you're doing everything you can to avoid the reality that it is, in fact, a mixed team.
To avoid nuclear eruption.
That as well, yeah. So it's pretty much a mixed team. So you can't really, you can't really think too much about whatever Hellraisers do in this match. I just think that's just the reality of it.
What's also interesting is, you know, Mo has been doing so well with the AWP recently. In the qualifiers for DreamHack Stockholm, he was annihilating people. And in the qualifier for the FACEIT League as well. But now Simple's on the team. Does that mean he's not AWPing today? Or but I mean,
no,
the thing is, if I was on Hellraisers, I would say it's Simple, you rifle, and let Mo do his thing.
I would just say, do whatever you want, because I would want to avoid the whining.
Fair enough.
I would want to avoid any kind of abrasive behavior or friction.
Well, TSM Carrigan pushing through the monster tunnel, ignoring the decoy, will have the information for his team. You can see them regrouping. It's important to note TSM are keeping most of their forces on the site itself, which will make it easier for them to defend and harder to be isolated by the impending T's.
Yeah, so this is not going well. Excellent defense from Device already. 2 kills, giving Cajun an easy third. And there is number 4 for the full lineup to be dead. Hellraisers off to a poor start. And immediately we'll see the rifles bought by TSM. Hellraisers, of course, will go for the Force Spy, but Force Spy, guys.
Crab walk in T-spawn first.
Thank you very much.
Bit of a crab walk in T-spawn. So Simple and Angel with the Deagles. Simple's going to be the one to watch in this regard. No helmet though. He's sacrificed the helmet to get the Deagle, which I don't know how much of a factor that will be here. It'll give him the extra second. I don't know if somebody maybe should have raid bossed him, because we know how strong Simple can be with the Deag. Bit of a tag onto Zivnix.
That was like a full chest shot with the Deag, even though his head was visible. That's weird.
Okay, Dupree, just so easy for him to take out 2 players there. That I want to say that was so simple.
It's kind of weird because with the smoke there, that's the first position that you expect a CT to be standing. But the problem is that's the nature of the smokes as well. When you get out of the smoke, you're a little bit disorientated as to exactly where you are, and then you have to figure out, okay, what are all the places I can be attacked from?
That smoke just went down though. I feel like they should be checking that. Anyway, Hellraiser's going to be on the eco now. TSM continuing with 3 M4s and 2 P90s. There is a sick pleasure, Dan, you might say, maybe a voyeurism in witnessing P90s in professional matches.
Counter-terrorists win.
He's saying you derive sexual pleasure from watching people gun other people down with P90s.
Maybe it was a poor choice of words, Dan, because I would not go that far.
Alright, well, either way, we will see the P90s continue to be an issue, to be a thorn in the side of Hellraisers. I'm curious how they're actually going to use them, because in spots like this, you can get crazy. You can just get completely crazy, get 50 on it, as we see the P90s already down, one of them at least. Carrigan just going in and trying to get the throwaway kills, use the element of surprise, because he doesn't care about that P90, James. He's casting it aside. He's done with it.
Yeah, well, he's given Simple some fire in the belly there, getting his first kill on the Hellraisers buy rounds. What is Simple's team name called? Is it called We Are Bad or something?
I don't know, actually.
Worst Players it's called. His team's called.
That's good.
Well, we'll see if what his near future ends up being. But for now, Hellraiser's near future seems to be towards the B bomb sites, with a lurker, indeed Simple, in the toilets area. See if he can catch Dupree as Dupree moves towards the connector position.
Oh, that was nice by Angel. Nice. But still, there's 2 players left with DSM. Make that one. Just Zipnix, who's trying to come in from the CT side of things and see if he can get some kills going. But Mo will take him down, and we'll have a nice round from Hellraisers. But TSM had a lot of money, thanks to the fact that they had very clean rounds. They had the P90s rolling in. It's a shame that Carrigan went down so early with this P90, but never mind. They got the AWP on Cage and B now.
It was a bit rich of a peak. The P90 versus guaranteed AKs
Yeah.
from that range.
I was expecting him to get connector or something, like both the P90s in that area, or maybe.
I guess it was an information play, but information didn't pay off. Hellraisers get their first round on the board. It'll be a fast aggression. That is a great nade. Wow, that snap from Angel was even better. Return from Cajun B onto short. This battle has sped up fairly quickly. You see that smoke at the end of long, something Na'Vi do as well. Often see Edward playing around that smoke, but it's going to be Dupree here for TSM playing around a tree. He'll be traded as well by Simple. 3 versus 3, Simple and Mo. Quite tagged at the moment. Again, a bit of information for the CTs on long. Device will make an escape.
Yeah, this position kind of sucks for Device. He's going to spot another player. So Device has just seen all 3 players. The information, the value of it, it kind of has a decay after a certain amount of time, let's say 15, 20 seconds. The information is no longer going to tell them all that much, because if Hellraisers don't show themselves, they could be anywhere. And we will see Adren retaking Sewers, so he's just going to get the kill on the Cajun B as well. That's actually a really big deal. That means he can get a straight up entry into the B bomb site, and that means the bomb can go there as well. So this is looking really laboured now for TSM. Their chances are going down quite dramatically.
Just gone down some more. Carrigan gets eliminated. Combination play from Simple and Mo. Device left to retreat. Blue knife and a blue gun. Bay life. I have no idea what that means. Is that a play on Bay Leaf?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I was laughing at his M4 name.
Yeah, he's carried that from other guns, and it's. What do you think of it? It's kind of lame, I think. I thought that Adren from Team Liquid had a corny name for his AK, but this is extra corn, Dan. This is toe corn, Dan.
Well,
Corn on the toes. Nobody wants toe corn.
oh my god, that's disgusting. Alright, so we have a 3-2 scoreline. TSM finally forced to eco. And Hellraisers, hey, they're looking pretty good at the moment. They're doing it with just individual skill. We saw that phenomenal shot from Angel, and the follow-ups there on A long were really nice as well, to just push Hellraisers into site-taking positions. And it's just been, I mean, we haven't really seen anything complex from Hellraisers so far. They're just trying to play the picks, trying to play the trades. Once again, we'll see a nice one from Simple, and it will progress into another round victory. I have no doubts about that, and that will make it 3-3. So TSM, they should be able to buy in the following round, because they would have lost 3 in a row.
Sibnick's coming in with a dink. I have no idea where that shot came from. But I want to go back to, while we have this anti-eco on, we'll see actually if it continues to go in the favour of the T's. It seems it will, at least for now. But the play, if you saw the nade, the CT through towards short, like if you look at C's and the way Na'Vi on the T side, the way he throws the Molotov towards short to stop the CTs pushing. But then now we're seeing the CT answer in the other way, in the other direction, to stop the T's from pushing. That was a great nade. Took half the health of the player there. But then Angel with that shot, unbelievable. But let's see if Dupree can get any more damage into the Hellraiser side there. Very close to getting the tap onto Adren, but it'll be Adren to do the Michael Flatley all over Dupree's face.
You just stole my, that's my thing. But no one ever gets the reference, James.
You think you're the only person, Dan?
Yeah, I bet you no one gets that reference.
Unless they're in the UK.
Tweet James to get the Michael Flatley reference. Okay. So 3-3, we get the buy-in for TSM once more. They are looking to finally get themselves out of the pits of despair when it comes to that economy. And taking this round will be a good way to do that. But Hellraisers, they are just going for a similar approach, just pretty much taking the map control, playing more or less a default. And TSM, usually TSM are really, really good at holding the kind of toilets area, like the pre-device combos.
Just to the left of this camera, actually, was where Device was holding. But as soon as the T's went to long, they threw, they did a jump throw and threw a flashbang all the way down long, and it forced the Device to retreat all the way back to CT spawn.
Yeah, it's really hard once you're away from that toilet's position, because A long is so open and you can't really fall back easily, unlike the toilets area, which is where 2 players are currently. You will see, I think it's
Simple and Fix.
Dupree and I think Cajun B.
Yep.
You are lurking in that area. Now, Hellraisers, they haven't spotted all that much just yet. TSM have adapted a little bit. They realized, okay, we're giving Hellraisers opportunities here by going for the aim battles. So now they are just playing it slow and letting Hellraisers make a call because it's getting too late in the round. And the call is going to be B.
20 seconds for them to get this bomb down, and it's down to the star player on our list today, Dan. Zipnix to hold things down. He's got himself 2 frags. 10 seconds for the bomb to be planted. Simple's picked it up. Device going for the rotate. I think we should see the plant coming in. So, who is going to clutch? Simple has to try and figure out where Device is likely coming from. And Simple's position will be unknown as Device was rotating through the tunnels. Simple's on the other side of this pillar. We'll see. Well, he's now miles away. Somehow sneaks completely past Device into the water. Got his diving suit on. Came out for the frag. Hellraisers with some good momentum now. TSM unable to build any bank.
We didn't pick Zipnix, did we?
We did.
Oh, you did.
I did.
You did.
I did. Because I knew, Dan. I knew. I've been watching from afar. I was standing under the waterfall. I was meditating. I knew we had to pick Zipnix. Hellraisers with some fast aggression. Angel back on the Mac 10 looking for those eco frags. There's the first of how many is the question. Gonna look for Cajun B in the water. Cajun B he will find. 5 HP. Angel will try and escape, but the push comes in from short. Simple keeping an eye on the CT spawn while his teammates clean up the bomb site. But that Caesar's going to come in from Dupree to take down Adren after he takes down Carrigan. Now Dupree will be the only one left, and Mo will send him packing. So it looks like we are going to have Simple coming in for the entries with the AK, while Mo runs around with the AWP. I like it.
So TSM are going to be using an AWP finally. Carrigan's the guy holding on to that. So Carrigan is likely going to take this this pick.
That casual right click.
This pick attempt down into away from the party area in towards the T spawn area and the playground. Let's see if he's going to get the shot. He doesn't connect. And that is going to be unfortunate because now he's going to have to be thinking, okay, because of the way the timing's worked out, there can be T's close to Device now. His position's not as safe, so we're very cautious. Device is going to go in through the smoke and connector. He finds Adren. He didn't even have his gun in his hands, but still Adren will pick up the kill, and that is a nasty blow. Oh, adding insult to injury. Simple takes down Dupree, which of course does force Carrigan all the way back to the bomb site. He has no support. This is horrendous. Once again, Hellraisers are just picking TSM so easily. It's really strange.
Simple's individual game sense is really nice. You saw he detected the raised sense of urgency from the CTs there and looked for the next peak to come near the toilets and found the frag. The remaining TSM players heavily tagged. Only Carrigan and Cajun B. Carrigan with 4 T and HP has run out of options here and will make his escape. How long he will survive is another question. That Molotov I was talking about, that seized throws for Na'Vi towards short, we just saw that in that round as well from Hellraisers. Not sure who threw it, but it's good to see. And again, yeah, I mean, Simple towards the toilets. As soon as that frag came in and connected, I was like, okay, let me get in a position and try and find the next CT to try and force some aggression. Carrigan is unable to save the AWP. TSM back to square one.
Yeah, I mean, they're just, like I said, they're just getting picked off. Every single aggression they're making is falling short. That is happening consistently. You know, it's funny though, I think in all of our seasons, TSM barely managed to qualify for the LAN, and then they just like, oh, we're just going to win the LAN now. But I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's how it usually goes for TSM. They don't usually have a good time in the league tables.
You are not wrong, sir.
But they deliver at LAN. At LAN.
Time will tell if they end up in the same situation. Someone lost in a smoke there. TSM stacking the B bomb site on this eco. Again, we saw yesterday with Team Liquid favouring the fast aggressions towards the B bomb site when the CTs were on eco. Maybe TSM having a read on that happening now, especially we've seen Angel running into the B bomb site with Mac 10s, etc. But on this occasion, Hellraisers will be mixing things up, keeping the CTs guessing and heading over towards a timely Molotov towards the bank area to stop the push coming in for the CTs, and they will die in isolation, in desolation there.
Yeah, this is looking pretty painful, and it should be a clean sweep here for Hellraisers. They're looking like they're going to have a really, really strong map, to be honest, if this keeps up. And TSM, I mean, I don't expect him if he can save this, he's going to go down. Simple is going to throw him down the stairs. And another round there for Hellraisers, as we will get the buy coming in from TSM. Now, no AWP for TSM. Are they going to try to switch things up, or are they going to... How are they going to handle this? Because it's the money is so good for Hellraisers that they're very far away from needing to eco almost ever.
Simple is $400 away from max money, whereas TSM average is probably about $400. Fast push coming in towards the B-bomb site now on the buy round of TSM. So really they were screwing with TSM, something disgusting, but this time they're going to be stuck in the choke point, coming through blind, fixing the first frag, but Zipnix is going to play around the smoke to take him down. Trying to survive now while his team rotate. Doesn't want the T's to get into the water on the CT side of the bomb site. So many smokes all over the place. This is like how it used to be on A, but now it's on B. Zipnix continuing to get more frags. Simple Angel go down to him, can't find the pistol frag onto a Dren. Bomb is planted, but the numbers of Hellraisers are finally falling, and TSM will get another round on the board.
So they managed to do it finally, but the bomb did go down for Hellraisers. They got so much money. I don't think that they're going to eco in this half. I don't think that's actually going to happen ever. So TSM need to win just buy round after buy round after buy round after buy round if they want to have any chance of having a good shot into this next half. Now we'll have the AWP bought by Mo, and it does seem that Simple's generally been keeping himself on the AKs. And it's been working out pretty well. He's been getting some really nice picks for his team. And TSM, they have the open Carrigan. He's going long this time. And I don't think they've actually done this so far in this half. So it might come out a little bit of a surprise for Hellraisers.
The position he's playing, though, Hellraisers have flashed in previous rounds, so I'd expect them to do the same on this occasion. And indeed, the flash comes in, and Carrigan's going to be forced to retreat. Both missing a shot with one of the players blind. We'll see if he continues re-peeking. Dupree is there for support, but now they're going to move back to more passive positions before Dupree gets caught in the toilet area by Dren and Co. Device gets caught. So there's still a lot of time on the clock here for Hellraisers to play with. They have control of short B as well, the pursuer area. Carrigan missing another shot, and he's just about going to make it up, but for how long? Simple could get 2 frags. Does he realize? He doesn't realize Dupree's there. He's just going to the site, and Dupree will get a free kill. Very lucky indeed.
He is going to get eliminated anyway. Zimnix comes in to save the day into CT spawn on that rotation, and so much confusion has been happening for both sides towards that A-bomb site, but it will finally be a 2-on-2. Zimnix coming up from bank this time around, and he's going to finish off the remainder of Hellraisers. Nice quad kill there coming in from Zipnix, and that will allow TSM to have some amount of room to breathe by having 5 rounds. But it's 5 rounds on the CT side, and it's definitely not looking good for them. There's no way to sugarcoat it, to be honest.
Zimnix is top fragging for his team at the moment. Just want to throw that out there. Although they are losing, which is more important at this point. Again, 7 rounds on the T side is very good for Hellraisers. Although TSM with 5, you know, they have the potential to do the same to Hellraisers on the other half, but easier said than done. Dupree getting the first frag onto Simple now. Maybe a change of fortunes. Carrigan still missing shots, just not hitting his angles today. But they've got the man advantage at least. And a potential flank here from Dupree, with one player on toilet starting to move back to the site. Again, they don't really have the best vision of long at the moment, TSM. But against 3 people, they can't bank on someone necessarily being there. Angel, that could have really gone either way. I think that's all there. But instead of 3-3, it is 4 versus 2.
Yeah, that's a significant difference.
Hellraisers needs to make sure they don't get caught up trying to find this player and running out of time to actually push a bomb site.
Nice use of the ladder there to take down Dupree. And Cajun B could find himself in an excellent position to win this round. He could catch both Fix and Mo looking the wrong way. There is the first frag, that's the bomb down. That should be it now, there it is. And TSM pick up another round. So the fact that Hellraisers weren't actually getting bombs down in these rounds means that you know, we're moving into the last round. If they lose this one, they might actually not have AKs, or not have a lot of AKs at least. But still, that means that TSM have won back-to-back rounds against the buys of Hellraisers. So it's good to see. It's more encouraging to see after such a horrible start from them. Now, the AWP is back in the hands of TSM once again. We've got Carrigan rocking the AWP, and where is Carrigan playing? I believe he is playing towards the... Yeah, there, he's back at A-long again. And he might just get some action. Here we go, first player peaks. he will get spotted and he won't get the connection. That is a big shame, but Device is going to be keeping control of Connector, and that is very, very crucial. Although that said, Fix did find the angle onto him from the party area, so things have evened up here, and TSM need to know what's going on.
KGB's aggression might just pay off. Going to find himself an Angel looking for a booster. And Dupree, you can see he's got the sound cues that people are passing him. He might get himself 2 frags here. He might close out the round for his team. Looking for the second person. Indeed, he's going to find him, but got a flashbang in his hand. Is it going to pay off for him? Fix is stuck in the smoke now. And Dupree could even find 3 here. This is getting a bit crazy. Simple has an idea of where Dupree might be, but Dupree has no idea where Simple is. Simple is going to pick up the bomb, so all of a sudden that bomb's going to go missing, and Dupree should realise where Simple is. But Sipnix will come in to get yet another frag, and Hellraisers now find themselves broke.
Alright, so TSM, they might actually be able to win the half. That's crazy. Double orb coming in as well. First time we'll see that from them. And you know, we can see that it's going so much better for them now that they're actually winning some fights, especially in the connector area where, you know, originally we saw Device going down way too easily. This time he's, you know, the last 5 or 6 rounds he's been doing a way better job in this position. And the terrace side Hellraisers are going to put some pressure on him. You see the incendiaries there, and wow, nice call from a teammate so Device could know to actually plant the incendiary. Picks up the kill as well, but he gets overwhelmed by Hellraisers who put a lot of resources into cleaning out Device from that position, which gives TSM a lot of information to work off in the next 30 seconds.
KGB missing shots as well. Still a man advantage. Finally, Carrigan hitting the target, and that could close out the round, that frag, making the difference. Just Simple versus 4. I say just Simple. We know what he's capable of, but he's already been spotted by Zipnix, which means the net is going to be closing now. He will try to avoid being farmed like a salmon, but that may be his fate. 8-7, TSM take the half.
Wow, I'm impressed. How many rounds in a row did they win there? Was that like 5? I think it was 5. Either way, it was a good result in the end for them. Now, moving into the T side, you would expect that they would have an easier time than on their CT side, because Hellraisers are playing with 2 players that don't normally play with their team, Fix and Simple. So Fix and Simple are going to have to replace what Kucha and Dozier would normally do, and that's the assumption at least. So big question mark here for how Hellraisers are going to handle this CT side.
Yeah, it would make sense, even with the strength that Simple has with the AWP, and I'll come back to that, the reasoning in a second. Hellraisers have a good start. Adren getting their first frag and some information for his team, although TSM will also have some information as to whereabouts. Running frag there for Mo, traded by KGB, and they know that there's one more play to find there. Adren caught short, will fall. So bomb site in control. Burst fire kill from that distance, very nice. Advantage, TSM smokes coming in as well, and it's Fix versus 2. Has a kit, no armor, however he just needs the headshots. There it is, 1 bullet, 1 headshot, 1 kill. So next hit wins if it goes in the face. Dupree will be the one to come out on top. That's a great start for TSM, and now they have a really good chance to do the same to Hellraisers that Hellraisers did to TSM. But what I just wanted to quickly mention was, you know, if Mo is obviously the primary AWP for Hellraisers and Simple takes that role as a sub, essentially, then it's even more disruption. It's like changing 3 players as opposed to 2, so it's better that he fits into one of the other slots, I think.
It seems like on the T side that they coordinated that as well, so they told him what to do, and he's been doing it. And the interesting thing as well is you got to remember TSM had won both pistols. They've actually managed to get themselves with the better start both halves now. So they just have to capitalize. And I do enjoy that Hellraisers didn't force fight. I like that. I mean, you can make a good argument for doing it on this map in particular, but I think it's actually nicer, especially if you have a sub, to not really go for or 2 subs to not go for the force buy, because you kind of need all the help you can get on the buy round, right? You need to have all the weapons. You need to have every chance to actually be able to win that round, because also the force buy, you might have certain little plays that you run as a team that you've decided, and so then if you don't have your full lineup and know how to do that, then you're at a disadvantage to do the force buy as well. So better to get the slight disadvantage on the buy round instead, which has overall a higher percentage chance to win the round for you. So that's cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing their buy. And it might be because they're going to go double up as well. That could be fun.
That would be interesting, to say the least. Although, I'm curious as to how aggressive Simple will be. Obviously, he likes to run around and get in people's faces, but this isn't a map where it lends itself to C2s doing that so much. One player towards long, I believe that's Fix hiding behind the rock or the tree, or both. He's behind the tree. The Deagle, but the P90, of course, will put him in the grave. Shallow one, as TSM continue to move towards the A site with the bomb coming in, lagging behind, just in case.
Device is playing gun game right now. There's not much to say about that round, really. Device is running at them with a P90 and a burst Glock. Okay, so 1 up. Do we get 2? Do we get 2?
He would have to go no armor, which is maybe a bit high risk
He's like,
after
guys, I
not
want to go.
going for the eco. Yeah.
Oh.
See, that's where he wants to get that aggression in, but they're like, look, man, let's play a conservative game.
Oh yes, and it makes sense as well. I mean, 2 AWPs is very hard to use on this map these days when teams are much better at identifying that. Oh, okay, you have 2 AWPs. Well, I guess we'll just execute onto B, and then you're kind of screwed. You're kind of screwed.
Good luck with your retake.
Exactly. Good luck with holding this side as well. None of that is going to be happening too easily. So, Hellraisers are just playing it patiently at the moment, playing it reactively after losing Angel. That's a really, really nasty way to start a round, because now TSM can take all the map control that they want. It'd be cool to see them to try to take Suez, but oh, that's even better. Cajun B finds a really nice angle on Adren. Adren was looking for that information to see, okay, are the T's actually trying to play for Connector and Suez? Didn't even really have a chance. As soon as he peeks, he dies. So this should be pretty over now for Hellraisers in this round.
Yeah, 3-man hold attempts on the site mode, getting the first frag, but he's going to get traded. Dupree taking down Simple as well, so Fix still early. If he gets a frag here, almost, yep, he gets it, but he's got 40 HP left, so less than ideal. Obviously, really the key is taking down Cajun B, because if Carrigan misses that one shot, then Carrigan should go down. But Fix looks like he is opting for a save as he's run off to the B bomb site and doesn't appear to be moving. So
Saverino.
2v1. I mean, the bomb had only just gone down, and if we take a look at the money quickly to see what his teammates have, they've all got no money basically. I personally think it was worth a gamble to go for a clutch there. What do you think?
I mean, the thing is that they know that he can come from either bank or from the stairs. So just, I don't think that's happening ever. I don't think
Ever?
Yeah, because
I
also
don't
if you look
agree.
at where the bomb is planted, they can easily also fall back to toilets, and then that's also an impossible situation. Even if you're 2 versus 1, it's incredibly hard to win that as the CTs.
So what is the play here from TSM? They know there's 1 M4, and it looks like they're going to go for the fast play. That Molotov was meant to land on the barrels, but seemed to hit the roof and just disintegrated. Hellraisers not really playing deep into the site with numbers.
Sniper.
Just into the headset.
He's got an AWP. The compact version. There we go, we've got the take at the bomb site. So apart from Angel's first quick kill with the Deke, nothing really to be said for Hellraisers in this round. And it does seem like TSM are going to be able to just keep this momentum going, because Hellraisers, I mean, they will be getting their buys in and so on, but we can see that the coordination from TSM is looking really powerful. And, you know, of course, they are one of the best teams in the world. They've probably, I mean, along with Fnatic, out of the top teams in the world, they've had the least lineup changes in the last year or so. Well, because they formulated this team with Carrigan in January. Yeah, in January this year. So they've been running with this lineup for a long time. So that coordination is really powerful.
Feels like longer than that. So that's 10 rounds in a row for TSM, I think.
Yeah, their first tour, their first tournament together was Aspen. Yeah, so it would have been January, late January.
Right, so Hellraiser's back on the buy with that M4 they've saved over 2 rounds now. We'll see if that money save paid off. Mo back on the York, TSM, Carrigan coming in, representing the colours there, shooting people straight in the face. Adren trying to hold things down, got himself 1 frag. Is he going to be traded by the T's? Bit of a team kill there, trying to get Angel Izipnix, but he will do the job eventually. 2 versus 3 now. And Mo should detect that that Molotov came in close quarters. Indeed, he'll find Carrigan, but he couldn't get the AWP ready in time. Carrigan hitting the shots he needs to hit now. But it's just him versus Simple and Adren. They have 2 smokes. They're going for the defuse, but Simple's...
Simple, you can just win the round, mate. So you can just win the rounds, mate. That was super weird. Because they knew exactly... Maybe there was like a miscommunication or something, because they knew exactly where Carrigan was the entire time for like the last 20 seconds.
I was confused,
like,
Dan.
yeah.
It's like, I think you can defuse the spawn.
It would have been really funny if he had lost that round. But I'm glad that he didn't. So we got 13-8, and Hellraisers has managed to put 1 on the board, but there is so much money on TSM that they are going to have a fully stocked next round. They've got the AWP on Carrigan again. They've got 4 Molotovs, which they are now using to clear out positions to gain themselves some early important positioning into the map. And Simple is close by the bike. Oh, he's going to get dinked in the face.
Saved by the bike.
In the face.
For all of a second. And indeed, he did take it in the face. And has now gone away. TSM moving 2 people down long. Still spread out. The bomb still in a passive position. Their options are open to them. But with these players going deep, I think their other teammates will soon join them. You can see Zipix starting to move away from the B-bomb site. They're going for a long rotation. And I think they will go for the split via toilets. You can see the bomb near toilets on its own at the moment. Carrigan really feeling the AWP on the T side. Device taking down Adren before he can offer a trade. And Hellraisers are on the ropes. They won their previous round, which means that their economy is about to get wrecked, because their loss bonus will be reset. And TSM will move to 14. Trying times ahead for Hellraisers.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, they looked pretty good on their T side when they were able to kind of roam and just play for those individual battles. And now, of course, you know, when they're trying to defend and have coordinated strats on the bomb sides, it's really hard with stand-ins. It's really, really hard with stand-ins. It's funny, isn't it? Because with stand-ins, when you're playing more of a mixy style, the T sides, generally speaking, on most maps, tend to be easier, even though CT side is typically on most maps a little bit favorable. And obviously the reason for that is because there is much more freedom to do stuff alone and have that win you rounds. Whereas on the CT side, you can't really play alone. It doesn't really work like that.
Nice fast timing by Cajun B into the connector area. Molly followed up by HE, making sure that CTs don't get into any aggressive positions. And again, this is a force buy from Hellraisers. We've got full armor on some of the players. Just the 2 rifles, Adren falling, so 4v4. We'll see if the remaining players can pick up that gun that has been lost by TSM, but it's looking unlikely for the time being. Now that is great awareness by Carrigan. Oh, the molly as well.
What? Did that go too far? Oh no, he's dying now.
Yeah, the mollies tend to spread a little bit after a few seconds, so really nice play there from Carrigan again. It's a very good position, especially on eco rounds or force buys, but
I think
TSM know the nooks and crannies.
I think with the way that this spreads, if I'm not mistaken, the way it works is if you throw a Molotov, even if you bounce it, it spreads in the direction that you threw it, even if it's like if the Molotov itself bounces and approaches a different angle, the angle that you threw it is the way it spreads. But we do have the defense on the after panel coming in here, and this looks really strong. Look how far Hellraisers have been zoned away from the bomb. Cajun B is really forward there on sewers. He will shut down Simple, and Fix realizes that there's no way for him to drop down and get into position onto the bomb site and then try to take shots. Just no time for any of that. So he's going to fall back and save the AWP. And despite a good effort in this round from Hellraisers, TSM are on 15 now.
It's a weird habit where he had 7 bullets in the magazine or clip, and he reloaded it, But sometimes, like, I think he was relatively safe in that situation. But sometimes people do it where they're not safe, and it's completely unneeded, and then someone comes down the corner and shoots them in the face. Or the sound cue gives your position away, and then you get killed for it. Anyway, it's last chance saloon here for Hellraisers. They must hold, otherwise they will lose their first of 2 matches today. Angel going for a flash peek, and it's going to pay off for him, but that gun is going to take a bit of a risk to retrieve. Just in case people are pushing the site, he's going to come in and do yet more work with another flashbang. 3 kills with a CZ, not something you see every day. He's only got 3 bullets left, but he's still been unable to retrieve one of these guns. Simple with the AWP now.
Okay, KGB will start working on this this clutch. 1 versus 4, but the AWP is there on Simple. Wow, he didn't connect that one, but he will not miss a second time, and so that was pretty impressive. You can see that the play that Angel made with that pop flash, that's something that's really easy for you guys to copy yourselves. Just, of course, you know, look at the timing that he had off the spawn, look at the angle of the pop flash, then run in there with the CZ. Give it a try.
4 AWPs done, 2 for either side. I think this is the first time I've even seen 3 AWPs on Overpass, but 4.
Here we go.
First.
Already, yeah, frags happening with these AWPs. As Mo will claim connector control for his team. Angel also spreading out into the sewers area, controlling that quite well. It's going to be Zitnix with a really nice frag there onto Mo, and Dupree battling through Monster for positioning onto that bomb site. That distracts Angel, and for that moment that he is distracted, he takes a bullet to the back. And that's really unfortunate there. In comes Simple. Great damage there, but he doesn't get the frag. This is going to be hard for Simple and Adren.
Indeed, they started so well, but it's all fallen apart in a blink of an eye for Hellraisers. It's Adren versus Device now. People are falling all over the place, and I'm not really sure how all these frags are coming in. But Adren doesn't have a kit, so he has like 1 or 2 seconds
nice.
to find a frag, but Device will just rip a hole through